There's more to life than making shallow, fairly obvious observations. Anyway, I don't need your help.
Oh, don't you? Joke boy? You really think you can manipulate that beautiful young woman like the half-soused nightclub rabble that lap up your inane observations?
Which one's supposed to be the funny guy?
He's the comedian.
I'm just a regular person.
No, he's just being modest.
We had a funny guy with us in Korea. Tail gunner. They blew his brains out all over the Pacific. There's nothing funny about that.
What kind of a man would wear fur?
Oh, lots of them.
Would you?
No.
Then who?
What about Jerry? Why can't I be bombable?
Who's gonna bomb you? An airline for all the stupid little peanut jokes?
Jerry?
Yeah, sure, he's a celebrity. Oh, yeah, they wear a lot of furs. They're desperate, insecure people.
Yes, you are right. It's all about me. Please look at me. I am so pretty. Love me. Want me.
Something like that. You know, these sneakers, they belong to my neighbor, Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian.
So many sneakers.
Well, he's got a Peter Pan complex.
Hey, Silvio. Just out for a little stroll in my favorite fur coat.
That is your coat?
It sure is.
Kramer says you'll need it because you're an entertainer and you're desperate for attention.
That's true.
Look, Jerry, he's too normal to be a comedian. These comedians, they're sick and they're routing people.
He never watched a door before, Mrs. Peyton. He didn't know how to do it. You know, he's a comedian, Mrs. Peyton. They don't know how to do anything.
Jerry, you forgot your purse.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Silvio, look at Jerry here, prancing around in his coat with his purse.
Yep, he's a dandy. He's a real fancy boy.
Maybe this isn't my coat.
Hey, all right, you're not fancy.
No, he's very fancy. Want me, love me, shower me with kisses.
That wasn't so bad.
What are you talking about? I bombed.
No, you had some good stuff. The cancer bit. I mean, it was edgy. It was not my sort of thing, but some of those people out there, they really liked it.
Like who?
Oh, that guy who yelled out?
He had cancer.
And laughter is the best medicine.
You had your speech already?
It's not a speech. Do I have to make a speech?
Of course, they're giving a testimonial for your father. You could do your comic routines.
Oh, yeah, that'll work real well with that crowd.
What's the matter with you?
What?
Why didn't you flirt with her?
Come on.
She was flirting with you. Why didn't you say something?
What am I gonna say?
You just sat there.
Well, you made me uncomfortable.
You're a comedian. Couldn't you come up with something? Enough with the comedy. You're very clever. You should look into advertising.
You're pretty funny, Morty. You should be a comedian.
Actually, I am a comedian.
That's not so funny.
My son bought me that car.
Your son?
Yeah.
Your son could never afford that car. We all saw his act last year at the Playhouse. He's lucky he can pay his rent.
That's right. He stinks.
It's his material.
You need some new material. I've heard you do that dog routine 3 times already.
You want to get some funny material? You got to come down to where I work. There's a sitcom.
You should get your cousin Jeffrey to write some material for you.
What are you talking? Jeffrey works for the Parks Department.
You should read the letters he's written. He's funnier than a whole bunch of you.
Watch what you say to this guy. He'll put it in his next act.
Never been to a comedy club. Never even seen me. Has no idea who I am.
Never even seen you. Gotta kind of envy that.
You know, you've been developing quite the acid tongue lately.